How to trade synthetic indices on MT5. Alright, hello my people and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to start trading synthetic indices on your MT5. We're going to go through the setup process for synthetic indices. It's going to be a 4-step process. After that, you're going to talk about placing your first trades on your MT5 and using a reliable strategy to trade synthetic indices. And then we are finally going to talk about risk management and your trading psychology. Alright, if you're ready to watch that, go ahead and like this video and hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's get started.
Shit, here we go again.
Alright, so just a heads up, in this video I'll be directing you to other videos I've recorded in the past on some of the specific things I'll be mentioning in this video. Alright, I'm doing that to help you grasp the concepts on a deeper note because I don't want this video to be too long. Alright, good. So to start trading synthetic indices, you have to start with the setup process. And the first thing you need to do is to sign up for the synthetic indices broker. That takes us to step 1. Sign up for the synthetic indices broker. Now there are a few synthetic indices brokers out there, but all the popular synthetic indices pairs that we know, like volatility 75, volatility 25, boom and crash, and the rest of them are only owned by one broker, and the broker is Deriv. Deriv has been in operation for over 25 years and people have always had positive experiences with using Deriv. Alright, the link to the sign up page for Deriv is in the description below. When you sign up using that link, you'll be getting exclusive offers and bonuses when you start trading. This is only for my subscribers, alright? So be sure you are subscribed. The sign up link takes you to this page here where you simply select your country and then choose your sign up method. You can sign up using Google, Facebook, Apple ID, or just your email. After that, fill in your personal details like your name, date of birth, and all the others. Alright, just follow the rest of the prompts. It's an easy process. But just in case you need a step-by-step guide, I've recorded a well-detailed video on how to sign up for the Deriv broker, alright? And I'll be linking it in the description below. Over to step 2 of the setup process. Create an MT5 account inside your Deriv dashboard. Now that we're in a dashboard, we'll just click on this CFDs at the bottom. It will open up, and on this page we are going to see the different types of accounts that we can create on Deriv. If you have experience with trading, you know why we have the swap free account type, zero spread, and the financial account type. If you're not a pro at trading, just get a regular account. All right, scroll up here, click on CFDs. We'll be at this page. We'll click on these 3 dots also here. Now they will ask us to set a password for account. Let's do that. The password should meet these conditions here on the screen, a capital letter, small letter, and the rest of them. When that is done, we click on view account here to see the details of this account. All right, and now that takes us to step 3. Connect your Deriv account to your MT5. Just as the step 3 says, we are going to connect this our account to our MetaTrader 5 app. So open up your MetaTrader 5 app. If you don't have this app, you can download it from the Play Store or the App Store. So I'm going to open up my MT5. I'm currently using an iPhone, so the app interface might be a little different if you are using an Android phone, but it's basically the same principle. Once you understand this, you are good to go. So on your MT5, go to the settings at the bottom right, then click on new account. We will then search for the broker name given to us in our account details. When we do that, we'll select it. Next, we make sure the server is matching with the one given to us. Next, we copy our login ID, paste it in the box provided. Then we're going to punch in our password, and boom, we are logged into our synthetic indices account. All right, that takes us to step 4. Add synthetic indices pairs to your quotes on your MT5. If you're enjoying this video so far, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to this channel. All right, it's a way of showing us support. So do that and let's continue right now. Okay, back to step 4. We are adding synthetic indices pairs to our quotes. All right, so to do that, we'll simply go to the quotes, click on this area quotes. Then we'll go over to the search bar at the top, click on it. You will see various categories of synthetic indices pairs that we can actually add to our MT5. All right, to add volatility indices, open up the volatility indices category. You will see all the volatility index pairs. Look at this: volatility 75, volatility 100, all of them. To add anyone, just click on this blue circle beside it and it is officially added. All right, when we scroll to the bottom of our quotes, we can see it right there. If you want to add boom and crash indices, open up the boom and crash section and you can add anyone you like, any of the pairs you like. For step index, open up the step indices category and add anyone you like as well. So that's it. Very straight to the point, easy in 4 steps. And that brings us to the end of the 4-step setup process. But that's not all. Now it's time to place your trades on MT5. Now, I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll direct you straight to a video that I've uploaded on this channel before. All right, I've added it in the description as well, and it's also popping up on your screen right now. In the video, I dive deep into placing your trades, setting your lot size, and calculating the right proportion and risk for your account and lot size for your account. All right, I'll also be adding it to the playlist in the description so that you can watch all the important videos you need in one place. And of course, if you need a reliable strategy, because you need a strategy to become a profitable trader, yes, I've recorded a strategy video before. I've used a strategy to consistently make money from the market. It gives a very decent win rate above 60%, 70% at times. Very realistic. We're not here to sell you a 90%, 100% win rate that is a big fat lie. No, realistic strategy that will keep you in the game long term. All right, now you'll find that video in the description below. I'll also be adding it to that playlist I talked about, so please go ahead, watch it, and make good use of it for yourself. All right, then one more thing, the two most important parts of your trading as a profitable trader is your risk management and your psychology. Now when you are trading, you make sure that you are not over risking, over leveraging. All right, the standard is you are supposed to be trading only 1% of your account per trade. All right, but if you don't want to do that, you can, and you have capital, you can actually divide your capital into 10 or 20 equal parts. All right, you're trading a $200 account, $100 account. Each trade you should be risking only $10 to $20 on each trade. All right, you don't need to re-enter a trade if you hit your stop loss and or increase because you want a trade right now. You are going to increase your risks. No, that's not risk management. Keep your risk constant across your trades, whether you're winning, whether you're losing. That is proper risk management. All right, this is very important because if you have the best strategy and zero risk management, you're not going to make any money. All right. Talking about psychology, in fact, psychology is the most important. It makes up 70%, 60, 70% of your success as a trader. All right. Psychology is basically how you think, how you feel, your mental state before, during, and after you are trading. All right. That's psychology. So, are you greedy? Are you scared of losing from the market? All those stuff is going to limit you. All right. So, the psychology of a trader is you should be executing like a robot. Now, when I say executing like a robot, you should not be having fears or greed. You understand? Once you have a strategy, you have a trading plan. Once you see that strategy play out, enter the trade. All right. Don't come and overthink it. Don't be scared. Don't say, "Oh, I'm scared. This trade might not hit my, take profit. Let me reduce my risk." Don't do that. All right. Just risk what you're supposed to risk. Your 1% of your account, or your 200 or your $10 or $20 that you're supposed to risk on one trade only. Set it, put your stop loss, set your TP, place your trades. All right, don't go and start editing your stop loss. It's about to hit your stop loss. No, don't do that. All right, that is very terrible system and it's not going to get you anywhere. All right, in the future I'll be making a detailed video on risk management and psychology, on how you should be able to trade with no emotions. In fact, the thing that will make you profitable trading is basically trading with no emotions. Have a working strategy and trade it with no emotions. That is how you're going to be a profitable trader. All right, I'll be creating a separate entire video on that. It's going to be really long, over an hour, and I'm going to elaborate deeply on some of these things. All right, so that is it for this video. I'm just trying to make it as short as possible. All right, remember, all the helpful links are in the description. The sign up links that come with bonuses, the links to the strategy videos, and the video on how to place your first trade, they're all in the description. And remember, I added them all to a playlist as well. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, with that being said, adios my friends. I'll see you in the next video.